Maharashtra's Marathwada region craved for water between 2012 and 2013. Farmers in the region's 8 districts depend on the rains for their crops. But for months together, there were no rains. Streams and wells ran dry and famine loomed over the land. It was Marathwada's worst drought in 50 years.
बस भागना दौड़ना भूख के प्यासे बस अनाज नहीं पानी नहीं 5 किलो देते थे कोटे वाले 5 किलो देते थे। हाँ
और पानी का क्या हाल था?
पानी पीने को तो ये सब जंगलों माल से तला के पिए।
बच्चों को जी नहीं लगाते हम इतना जी हम हॉर्टिकल्चर में मौसमी को हमारा जो एरिया है 1450 हेक्टेयर है उसमें से 150 हेक्टेयर पर मौसमी थे हमारे एरिया में। 150 हेक्टेयर पे किसी मौसमी पूरी की पूरी ख़त्म हो गई, खाली 20% मौसमी अभी बचे हुए।
It wasn't the first time thirst has plagued this land. In the 13th century, Muhammad bin Tughlaq shifted his capital from Delhi to Aurangabad in Marathwada. Thousands marched out from Delhi to settle the new city. But halfway through the journey, they had to turn back. The reason? Aurangabad was reeling under a severe drought. By the 16th century, things had changed. This ancient reservoir once supplied water to Daulatabad Fort near Aurangabad. Runoff water from these hillsides was trapped and channeled to the fort. This is Bibi Ka Maqbara, the resting place of Aurangzeb's first wife. A look-alike of the Taj Mahal in Agra, it had an intricate water management system. These fountains never ran dry. They were constantly recharged by an underground system of water pipes. This is the Pan Chakki, once an inn for the poor and sick of Aurangabad. Water came here from a distant hilltop through an underground earthen pipe. Once here, it turned a turbine to grind wheat and replenish these pools with clean drinking water.
At that time, they were having a very good sense of conjunctive use of water. That means whatever we are recharging, they are not pulling it out.
It's such modern efforts at water conservation that we set out to document for this film. The government's massive dams in this area often run dry. So ignoring them, we travelled 500 kilometers across the heart of Aurangabad and Jalna to discover low-cost, low-tech structures that villagers build and operate themselves. It was in Aurangabad district's Paitan Taluka that we came across this. Once a barely alive rivulet of the Yel Ganga river, today it stores about 8 crore litres of water. It took 21 days and 1.5 lakh rupees to build. Simply put, it is a check dam, but one that uses an abandoned bridge that once existed under this road.
We excavated side wall of that bridge. There we constructed rock wall. Villagers donated their open wells rock, and that rock we utilized for this construction of wall. That was not actually the waterproof structure. So in front of that wall, means towards the upstream, we filled 1 meter wide black cotton soil, which stoppage the percolation or seepage of water. Behind that 40 feet filling we spreaded here, and this total filling murum we rammed and rolled and compacted, and this become a one earthen dam actually.
Shitole says this bandhara is just over a year old, yet it's already recharging 20 to 27 wells and tube wells in villages up to 3 kilometers away. Interestingly, labor and construction was completely managed by the villagers themselves.
एका कमिटीने पैसे जमा केले दुसऱ्या कमिटीने पोकलँड आणि ट्रॅक्टर सांभाळले. तिसऱ्या कमिटीने आम्ही हे सगळं डब्बर जे आणलं इथं दगडमध्ये हे लोकांचे विहिरीवरून आणलेलं आहे. लोकांसंग संपर्क साधून त्यांच्या विहिरीवरचं मटेरियल उचलणं, कारण आमच्याकडे एवढा पैसा नव्हता की त्याचा मोबदला देणार होतो आम्ही त्यांना, तर त्याच्यासाठी अशा काही लोकांनी ते काम केलं.
100 kilometers away in Jalna district's Kaduwanchi village, other farmers bet big on farm ponds. Essentially large holes in the ground, they catch and store rainwater. And when ground wells run dry in March, it's these ponds that supply water for the next 3 to 4 months. Kaduwanchi alone has 300 of these structures, built with help from KVK Jalna and money from the National Horticulture Mission's scheme of group farm ponds.
अभी मेरे पास 5 एकड़ अंगूर का बगीचा है और अनार का 3 एकड़ बगीचा है. वो बगीचे का बहुत अच्छा हम लोग ये करते फिर इस्तेमाल करते. बगीचे का इतना बेनिफिट अच्छा मिल गया कि हम बढ़ते बढ़ते मेरे पास अभी 30 एकड़ खेती लिया मैंने.
This is the result of 14 years of water conservation in Kaduwanchi village. Chandrakant Shirsagar's grape orchards are his neighbor's envy. In 2012-13, when farms across Jalna dried up, farmers like Shirsagar laughed all the way to the bank. Water from their ponds insulated them from Maharashtra's worst drought in 50 years. Just a few kilometers away, in Jalna's Badnapur Taluka in Bazar Wahe Gaon, we stumbled upon an ingenious structure to recharge wells.
ऊपर से जो बारिश गिर जाती है ना, वो बारिश गिरने के बाद इधर से पानी आ जाता है. इधर से पानी आता है, 5 फुट पानी आ जाता है इतना. अब ये गड्ढे में गड्ढा भर जाता है पानी आने के बाद. इधर से जो पानी आता है गड्ढे में से पाइप डाले वाले पाइप से, या आपने ज़मीन के पाइप नीचे से पाइप से पानी अंदर जाता है कुएं में.
4-5 बारे पाणी पालतं येईल. मग ते पाणी भरल्यामुळं ते पाणी जिरलं आणि मग जिरल्यानंतर आता पाणी द्यायला सुरुवात केली.
कोणती पिकं घेतली आता?
सरकीचं दिलं, आता डबल त्याला पाणी देऊ राहिलो.
असं का?
डबल फायदा होतो.
बरं, ते सर्किल पाणी दिल्यामुळं काही फायदा झाला का?
फायदा झाला.
किती?
पहिल्याना 2-3 क्विंटल झाला, आता से 2-4 वाढला.
2-4 क्विंटल कापूस पुन्हा होईल सर.
हा.
Bazar Wahe Gaon has another trick up its sleeve. This is the Kautika Nala, a rivulet of the Sukna River. These villagers desilted it for a mere 18,000 rupees. The rich humus they spread in their fields, boosting fertility and yield. But they preserved the gravel on the Nala bed and blocked government efforts to auction it. It's the gravel that allows water to slowly percolate into the ground, raising the water table and recharging wells nearby.
गवर्नमेंट को हमारी एक रिक्वेस्ट है कि और CNB जितने नाले हैं हमारे यहाँ पे उतने जितने रुकाएंगे आप वो सही मायना रखेंगे. बड़े बड़े करेंगे, बड़े से नहीं, छोटे से नाले बूंद से बूंद रुकने को होना, ये हमारी ये. और जब पानी है तब खेती है, खेती है तो सब कुछ.
This Ram temple is the central landmark of Bazar Wahe village. Traditionally a place to recharge the spirit, today the temple also helps recharge the water table. The rectangular roof is a simple water harvesting structure. Whatever water is trapped flows through these holes and down these pipes into a well nearby. Today, almost every building in the village, including the local school, has a similar water harvesting structure in place. Thanks to equipment and guidance from CTR company, such structures cost a mere 6,000 rupees, making this village self-sufficient in water.
हमारे स्कूल में रेन वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग का जो प्रोजेक्ट वनराई CTR के मार्फत हुआ है, वो प्रोजेक्ट हर गांव में कर सकते हैं हम. हर महाराष्ट्र में हर गांव में एक मंदिर तो होता ही है और एक स्कूल भी होता है। तो स्कूल और लोगों की गांव के लोगों की मदद से हम रेन वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग करें तो पीने के पानी की समस्या बहुत ज़्यादा स्तर पर कम हो सकती है।
This is the landscape in many parts of Marathwada, including in Aurangabad district's Fulambri Taluk. The topsoil is just 2 to 3 feet deep. Below that is hard rock. Rocky hillocks stretch out for miles together, and any rain that falls here quickly drains down to lowland. Villagers in Umravati Gaon use these earthen nala bunds to trap that runoff water. A low wall of soil and rock that cost 90,000 rupees to build, it forces water flowing down to pool in this area. In the monsoons, this depression fills up with water, and in the summer, that water seeps into the ground, recharging wells and irrigating fields.
हमारे गांव में जो पहले हालत थी, सबसे पहले तो जनवरी से शुरुआत हो जाती पानी कम होना। जनवरी महीने के समझो दूसरे अठौड़े में लगभग पानी कम होना शुरू हो जाता था। तो हमें पिछले साल जो सबसे ज़्यादा बड़ा हमारे जब से हमें समझता है, जब से अकाल जो गिरा तो समझो 2013 में, तो इसमें हर बाहर जो है, बाहर के जो गांव है हमारे पानलोट के जो भी गांव काम हुआ था हमारे गांव में, तो समझो बाहर के गांव में पानी नहीं था, लेकिन हमारे गांव में पानी जो कम गिरा तो हमको मई महीने में आखिरी अप्रैल या अप्रैल के लास्ट और मई के फर्स्ट जब पानी की कमतरता गिरी।
In Aurangabad district's Sillod Tehsil, Babul Gaon is trying yet another experiment in water conservation. This forest survives thanks to water trapped by trenches dug across 20 hectares of land. Called continuous contour trenches or CCTs, they help harvest rainwater in the upper reaches of a watershed.
सरासरी 1 हेक्टर के ऊपर 650 मिलीमीटर बारिश हुई तो लगभग 70 लाख लीटर पानी 1 हेक्टर पे गिरता है। तो वो पीक को लगता है, वो पीक को लगने के बाद जो आएगा वो गड्ढे में गिरेगा, जमीन में गिरेगा, वो बह के नहीं जाएगा।
In the rains, these trenches trap water flowing down the land. The soil settles down and erosion is prevented. More importantly, the water in these ditches seeps into the ground. That sustains the farms nearby in the summers when there's a dire need for water.
हमारा तो कहना शासन को ये है कि हजारों रुपए लाखों रुपए जो टैंकर पे खर्च करते, ऐसा योजना जब बनाए तो लोगों को शुद्ध पानी शुद्ध हवा मिल जाएंगी, यानी शासन के भी पैसे जमा रहेंगे। ऐसे प्रोग्राम में शासन ने खर्च करे तो बहुत अच्छा हो जाएगा। पाणी आडवा रे दादा, पाणी जिरवा रे दादा, झाडे लावा रे दादा, झाडे जगवा रे दादा, पर्यावरण वाचवा, पर्यावरण वाचवा, पर्यावरण वाचवा।
Far away in Boltek village, farmers swear by drip irrigation. It's ideal for horticultural crops like sweet lime, which this region is famous for. Pipes deliver just the right amount of water to the roots of plants, ensuring their survival. However, the initial cost of setting this up can be daunting, which is why farmers demand subsidies from the government.
ड्रिप का फ़ायदा पानी बचत है और ये अपना रासायनिक खत भी उसमें से छोड़ना फ़ायदा है, उससे वह तन कम होता है, मजदूरी कम लगती है हमको।
क्या है सब्सिडी जल्दी नहीं देते इसलिए नहीं किया, पैसा का प्रॉब्लम, दुकानदार लोग ब्याज बोलते ज़्यादा महीने हो गए तो ब्याज पड़ेगा।
But perhaps the most iconic of innovations in water conservation in Maharashtra are these. Cement bags filled with gravel or silt piled together into a 1 meter tall wall in the path of a stream. These temporary structures are called Vanrai Bandharas. They are the most widely used low-cost technique in the state. Included even in government schemes.
In 2002, government issued 3 GRs by which the Vanrai Bandhare were allowed under Rozgar Hami Yojana or the National Employment Guarantee Scheme now. Then the Vanrai Bandhare were included in MP LED or MLA LED fund, and the huge funds were available for this. In practice, actually, a very small amount of money is required to raise a Vanrai Band. Only the cost of polythene bags or cement bags is the cost, real cost. All other works can be done through Shramadhan.
Experts say techniques and structures to save water abound. What is needed is an overarching vision about their use in Marathwada.
There is a need of a coordination between the farmers and the different agencies also, because different agencies are working very differently and everybody is on the ivory tower. We are running after the development fashions. For example, now in Marathwada area there is a huge area of cotton, and cotton it has become just a monoculture, and the thing is that it is a crop of 150 days. No rains appears for 150 days, So to face this situation, we have to have different methodologies.
With proper maintenance of structures already built and increased community participation, Marathwada might never have to thirst again.